Looks like we're live here. I see it on Twitch, and I'm gonna assume so on YouTube. Let me check here real quick. Yeah, it looks like we're live here. Alright, so welcome to another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross stream. We're here on the Japanese version. We have a banner that came out a few days ago with the new original character, Shin. And something crazy that happened with it, I guess they did some kind of update to him. I guess they found something that was broken on him or something and they needed to fix it. And that came around reset time, because the banner dropped about 2-3 a.m. my time, and then I think by reset time around 4 or 5 hours later they had an update. Because I remember seeing that, because I did the summons, I did the full step ups, because I was trying to get the character no matter what, and I ended up having to do all 10 steps to get him, because it was a step up banner. And when I woke up for work, when I logged into the game, I saw there was another update, and I was like, "That's weird," because they had the big update already in order to put out both the new banner as well as the Hawk event, the Boss Hawk event, which we'll look at that in a second. A bunch of the other stuff. So I was like, why was there another update right after the banner had come out? So come to find out, they had to change something, and it was pretty drastic, I guess, to the point to where they're refunding people that summoned right when the banner came out. So people like me that got shafted and had to do all 10 steps, I guess we're going to get all our gems back. They haven't really set a date yet. They said they were going to announce later on when that date would happen. So if you manage to do summons on the banner before the update, you will get refunded those gems back. So like if you try to do summon now, you're not getting your gems back. Like if you did it after the update, you're not getting your gems back. So don't go and try and summon now. This is for people that were dumb like me and decided to go right after the banner right away. So I got the new unit. I got 4 rainbow coins. Nothing really useful, but it looks like I'm going to get my gems back, so I'm pretty happy about that. What's up, Fresh Prince? Not much going on, just still dealing with the quarantine, so decided to go ahead and stream today. We're going to do our 7 Deadly Sins stuff. We're going to go over some of the new events. Granted, they're not new. It's been a few days, but it's new for me streaming, so it's new in that way. So anyhow, let's look and see what we got going on. So there's Shin. It's an interesting unit. I've seen some showcases on him already. So the big deal with him is like he'll do 3 skills, and I guess they self-buff him. But then on the 3rd skill, he loses those buffs, but it ranks up all the cards in the hand, which is kind of cool. He's, I guess, there's not very many units that do that, where they like rank up skills like that. So it's kind of cool that he ranks up everybody else's skills after 3 turns. I've seen a lot of people use him in PvP. I don't know how useful he'll be in PvE, which is probably what I'd be using him for mostly, because I don't really do PvP that much. I've also been finally working on Easton. I figured I've actually been kind of using her, so I need to go ahead and start getting her up to level 80. I've been using her, but only at 60. I'm like, okay, she's actually been useful for me, so I need to start working on her. I need to get 1 more book. Well, she's at 75 now. Originally, when I was using her for other events, she was like just 60. And yeah, that wasn't cutting it. So I need to eventually get her up to 80. I got a decent amount of anvils now. I got a lot of purple stones. We're going to be doing Training Cave, so we're going to get some more purple stones. I'm working on a crit set finally. It's been a while. I've been putting off doing a crit set because I didn't know who to give it to. Conventional wisdom is give it to Jericho, because Jericho's, especially the green one, is a big time nuker, so she would definitely need the crit set. The only problem for me is that I haven't worked on her at all. I think I worked on the New Year's one, but that was because I was using her for Red Demon, and then I was also using her for other things. So she was more important to me than the green one. The green one I'm slowly starting to work on, but she's not 80. I don't even think I have her. Do I have her max? Okay, I have her max orbed, but I don't have her to level 80. She's only level 2, so she's nowhere near ready. The other one I could possibly give it to would be Zeldris, because Zeldris is really good with crit. And I'd really like to get a set on him. I didn't want to do a HP attack set on him, so I'm thinking maybe I'll put the crit set on him. I don't know yet. But the set I'm working on is a crit and crit chance, and it's slowly getting there. I've got 3 of the pieces up to level 5, so those are actually ready to go to UR. I just have to decide who I'm going to give it to, and then I got the other 3 pieces to go. Do I play NA Global? Sort of. I haven't really been playing a lot though. Like I got Escanor, but I haven't really been playing it. Like I actually deleted it because I needed space on my phone. I heard that Blue Meliodas is coming. I'll probably reinstall and try to summon for Blue Meliodas when he comes out. But yeah, I don't really play it all that much. Star Platinum, what's up? Alright, so let's see. I got some daily stuff I need to do as well. Let's go ahead and get some of my dailies out of the way. So do a free event. Does Global still have that one mission? Like, okay, in JP, all you have to do is one free stage to get the gem. And I think one thing that annoyed me was like, in Global, you had to do 3 or 5 free stages. I don't know, to me that's annoying. I'm like, I just want to get it over with, give me my gem and let me move on to something else. But I think I remember it was something like you had to either do 3 or 5. I've actually been kind of lazy on the events lately. Because, you know, if you play this game and you grind it, there's a lot of stuff to do. Especially if you're just doing, like, daily missions and daily stuff in this game. And, the problem is, I'm playing a lot of Animal Crossing. And that takes up most of my time. Like, a lot of my gacha games are suffering because I haven't been playing them. Like, besides this game, Dokkan Battle, obviously. King of Fighters, I loaded that up and started playing it because of the stupid WWE collaboration. I got almost all of them. If any of y'all play the King of Fighters All-Star. I got Undertaker, I got John Cena, I got Kofi, and Seth Rollins. I didn't get Becky Lynch yet, or the Rock that you summon. There's a free one that you get. I got him. I mean, those are easy to do for the missions. And then there's also the Thugonomics John Cena. But that's a roulette thing, so that one's probably going to take some time to do. Okay, let's go to PvP real quick. Oh, I got to collect my PvP gems. A lot of the new units that have come out recently are mainly for PvP, it seems, which is cool. But for me, I don't do PvP that much. Like I'm already up at the top, ungeared, and I haven't really been doing a lot with it because it's like I don't have to do anything, and I'm getting 50 gems a week, so I'm really lazy about it. I don't do geared. I should do geared, but I haven't really been caring too much about it. The main thing with geared is like you get the PvP coins and you use those to buy stuff, but I don't really care that much about that. Like a lot of it is like costume items, like costume weapons. And like for most of the characters that I use, I've already gotten costume weapons, so I don't know. It's a cool thing to do if you want to do it. I just haven't really been bothering too much with it. That's an interesting team. And they're gonna kick my ass. We'll go ahead and do the battle. I usually don't. I usually just kill it off because I don't care. But we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get wrecked. Although this is a weird team. I guess Arthur's the main hitter? I don't know. Cause like that's typically a Escanor squad. Okay, so as you can see, they locked up all my attacks, but with Zeldris, one cool thing about him is he can just do this and unfreezes his cards. So that's kind of pointless. Who do we go after though? I guess Gowther. Hey, you actually crit. And I have my ult. So that's the really cool thing about Zeldris. I still don't understand what this team is. Okay, that's cool. And you just ranked up my cards. That's not good for you, but alright. I'm still gonna go after Gowther. So Gowther's dead. And Mills got his ult ready. See, there's Escanor. Why is he in the back, though? Just ranked up my cards again. I don't understand this team. You would think Escanor would go in the front, but I don't know. Do that, let's do that, and ult. I could very well still end up dying, because I'm not really caring. So she's gonna get her ult. What is she gonna do? I think she already ulted. Is that Arthur level 3? Nice. And then in the back, who do I have in the back? I forgot. Oh yeah, Merlin. Let's run that. Pretty much dead no matter what, because I'm not going to be able to kill Escanor. Now look at that. That was a ton of damage. I'm gonna see how much this does on Easton. Nah, wasn't even enough to kill her. That's pretty much it. I still don't know why they put Escanor in the back. Kaimori, what's up? I guess he's expecting me to quit. I'm like, I don't care, just kill me. See, the thing is, I can't fall out of this. Like, once you advance up to the next level, you're there. So, I could lose every match this whole week, and I'm still gonna get 50 gems, so I don't really care. Like, I think I could get maybe 10 more if you get up to the top rank. To me, it's not worth the trouble. I just don't care. Alright. So that's that one. Get that out of the way. Let's do one boss fight. Chillin', man. Haven't been here a while. How things been? Same old, same old. Everyone's stuck with the quarantine, so just chillin'. Alright, so this is not my normal team that I farm with. I guess it would be this team. We do a lot of equipment swapping. One day, I would love to get up to the point to where all the characters that I use would have their own full set. But that's going to take a long time to do, as well as a lot of mats and a lot of money, and a lot of everything. It's definitely not feasible unless you're willing to just blow money on this. Because they have those packs. They have some really nice packs with all of the stones, all of the anvils and hammers and everything that you need to work on gear. But that shit's expensive. I think it's like a $50 pack just for that type of material. It's pretty much done here, fortunately. That's cool. The thing is, like, they're lifting it in certain areas. Like over here, they're lifting it in certain parts, but I don't trust it, to be honest. Because, like, there's still no vaccine. There's still nothing for it. And so, I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm still going to be pretty cautious about things. Like, the malls are opening up. I definitely don't trust that. Because I don't trust other people here. Like, it's hard for me to trust other people to be safe about shit. So, I'm definitely going to be taking it pretty cautiously. Like, I've been having to go to work this whole time anyway, so I've been going out. But, like, I try to stay away from most people for the most part. We reacted way better in Europe, yeah. Malls up, yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that at all. And the biggest thing is like how they're saying, oh, we're trying to be safe and all this. If you're trying to be safe, you wouldn't open the damn mall. They're doing it for money. Like, they need money, which I understand because the government's not really helping that much, but still not a great situation. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, I'm going to try to be as cautious as I can. Like, I'm most worried for like my mom, since she lives by herself, and sometimes she still goes out to go shopping and things like that, and I'm always worried about, well, I hope the areas that she goes to are fine for that kind of stuff, because I still think it's BS the way some places conduct it, but we'll see. Have you ever tried Epic 7? I tried Epic 7 when it first came out. It was interesting. Very similar to Seven Deadly Sins in like how they have so many different things going on besides just questing over and over again. I played it up until Guilty Gear first came out with their collab, and I really wanted Baiken, and I didn't get her, and I was really upset, and so I deleted the game. It's also a really big game, so it was taking up a lot of space. And a lot of times I'll try out a game when it comes out because they look fun, and then I'll roll the dice and see how much I like it for a while. Because a lot of the newer games, they take up so much space is the problem. There was another game that I used to play that me and my friends were playing. I forgot the name of it was. But I had a lot of fun playing it until it got to a point to where it was taking up too much space. Like, that's always the big downfall, is like, how much space is it taking up? Like, if I really like it, I'll deal with it. Like, Seven Deadly Sins, obviously, it's a huge game. Takes a lot of space, but, I like it. So I've kept up with it. But, like, trying to play Global and JP at the same time was a big strain on the phone. So I ended up, like, deleting the Global version because I play JP way more. I would say come back and get her, but she just timed out a few days ago. Yeah. No, I saw it. I was thinking about it, trust me. Like, I was definitely thinking about it. But I ended up not wanting to deal with the whole reinstall and figuring out what game I needed to delete to make room for it. Like, there's a lot of games that are like that for me. Like, Dragon Ball Legends is another game that was like that. I would have the game, and then I would summon on it, and then I would delete it to make room for another game. Like, it's just they're rotation games for me is what it is. So, like, I'll play the game, and then I'll like it for a while, and then I'll get rid of it. You, sir, need to get an SD card. The thing is, like, some games don't work on SD cards. Like, I used to try to do that, but then I found out, like, some of the games, they don't run very well off the SD card. Like, they actually have to be on the phone memory. And, like, I don't feel like going through trying to figure out which ones work on the SD cards and which ones don't. There we go. That didn't take too long. So I'm gonna kill this demon, then we'll go to we'll do the Boss Hawk event. So I want to go ahead and get that outfit. I don't know which outfit. Like, there's two outfits that you can choose from apparently. Hopefully it shows me what they look like. I don't want to, like, blind pick them. The funny thing about it is, like, the rest of the items that I got on there, so it's like mostly it's Hawk costumes, like Ellie Hawk costume stuff. So you get the weapon, which is Hawk. You got the outfit, no, the hat, which I didn't like the hat. So I'm not very hopeful for the costume, to be honest, because the hat didn't look that great. But we'll see. start switching more equipment around. So I have Jericho there, but don't really use her. It's mainly just Bon and Derriere. Yeah, I actually do have an SD card on this phone. It's just, like I said, some of the games work and some of them don't. So it's like, I don't know. Trying to figure out what's the best way to play this. Like, the setup I use now is different. I'm using a wireless setup instead of through my Elgato, which is good and bad. Like, the good obviously is it allows me to sit here and crap, which one do I want to do? Let's do this. Sit here and charge my phone while I'm playing, which was like the biggest issue I had, is like I wasn't able to charge my phone. Oh, this might not kill. Oh, never mind, it was. Wasn't sure if that would or not. One problem I have is like I can't get the screen right. See, because now I can't see the top of the screen, so let's move this. Live editing here. Okay, now you should see the full screen. Like, I got the screen rotation to where I could do the widescreen, but then my whole layout would have had to be changed again. I didn't want to have to go through that, so rather than put y'all through that torture, funny is with the wireless signal, it's actually really close. Like, there's a lot less delay than through the Elgato. Zigonsu, what's up? What's going on? Damn, that took him down pretty quick. Alright, so let's do this, this, and then death. What program do you use for the Wi-Fi stream? So, the Wi-Fi I'm using is called, it's Samsung Flow, which is way better than the other Wi-Fi, the side sync that they used to have. This one's way better. So that's what gives me the signal to the PC, and then it's still OBS. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's really good when it wants to be. It has had some hiccups for me before. But usually I either had to reboot the computer or restart my phone. But for the most part, it's pretty good. Like right now, it's like pretty much in sync perfectly from what I'm seeing through my OBS, which is crazy. Because I wasn't able to do that before. Like before, I would have to look at one or the other and go off that because they were so out of sync. But this one, they're perfectly in sync. It's crazy. Okay, so that's most of the daily stuff. There's a few other things, but I don't have to do that right now. We're going to go on and look at some of the other things going on. Let's go ahead and do my equipment pulls. Give me some diamonds. Anvil, I will take an anvil. Anvil will definitely take. Hey, we got some diamonds. That's good. Diamonds are always nice. Why don't I stream this game in landscape anymore? So there's two problems when I try to stream this in landscape. One is, this is a regular S9. This is not a Note or the XL or anything. So, I mean, if you see this, this is not a very big phone. So the problem is when I put it in landscape, everything is super small on my phone when I'm trying to look at it when I put it in landscape. Like, it looks fine because I can blow it up on the stream, but trying to actually play the game on landscape is a nightmare on this phone. I've used ScreenStream, but I wasn't that satisfied. Yeah, I don't know if I've tried that. Most of the time when I'm doing this, I was using the Samsung products, because that's what communicates best with the Samsung phones anyways, the Samsung software. But, like, SideSync was okay, but it was pretty glitchy. This one is way better. Okay, so we still gotta do Training Dungeon later on. Alright, so let's look at the boss event. So, here we have Hawk. Hawk is the boss for this one. It's not like the typical ones, like the ones they did for the Sins. This one, you just fight Hawk, and he doesn't really hit very hard. He just has, like, a crap ton of HP. So, the main things are, you wanted to beat him, you know, a certain amount of time. So when you beat him to 20 times, that's when you get all the prizes. And the last prize are these costumes, which I don't know if you get both or one. I think you only get one and you have to choose. But like the other ones were like the weapon, the hat, and 5 gems. So we need to do at least 4 more. We're going to do all 5 and get all that done. The other thing that you have is the exchange shop, which as you can see, you have the monster drops. You also have the EQ costume drops, as well as UR chests, some equipment evolution stones, anvils, and hammers, as well as skip tickets. To me, I feel like it's too expensive for the hammers and the anvils. If you really need them, go for it, but I went for the costume stuff first. The equipment evolution stones are here as well. These are pretty expensive, but the only time you can get them, unless you pay for it, is to actually get from the training cave, which comes around like every 6 days. It's kind of annoying. Chests are okay. The costume stuff I think is the most worth it, and I never buy these because it's easy to just do boss runs. But if you really need them, you can go for them. They're kind of cheap. But yeah, they had SSR pendants. Those were like the number one things I went for, was the SSR pendants and the 5-star equipment stones. Those to me are definitely the most worth it. It's hard for a Dokkan player to get used to landscape. I don't think is that the case. Like Dokkan, you can't put on landscape. There's no point. But like other games look fine in landscape, because I used to play Bleach, and KOF is landscape. Like there's other landscape games. It's just this one, it's formatted for this setting. And you can put it in landscape and it looks good. The problem is everything gets condensed down in order to fit in that format. So it's not, it looks fine on stream because you can blow it up. You can't blow it up on the phone. So that's the problem. All right, so let's go into this. So it doesn't matter what type you use for this because typing doesn't matter. But I still use blue for the most part. These are what potentially drop. You get at least 50. You can get up to 56 or 62 depending on what type of drop you get. We're fighting Hawk, obviously. And he starts off first phase with almost 10 million HP. He's a beefy boy. He has a lot of health. But that's only first phase. Second phase, he bumps up to 12.5 mil. He has a lot of HP. There is one trick though, which is if you don't attack for 3 straight turns, you get 3 sets of buffs, and each buff is like 100% attack buff. So you can get up to 300% attack. But you have to be able to survive 3 attacks. Or 3 turns not attacking. But like I said, it's not too bad because he doesn't hit super hard. Like it's weird to me how they did the event because it's like it makes sense based off the character, but they still wanted to try to make it kind of difficult. It's more of an annoyance than difficult, if I'm honest. You basically just try to sit there and wait until you can buff yourself and do a bunch of damage. That's literally basically all it is. Now, a lot of people online, like on YouTube and everything, what they've been saying is just nuke him, which you can if you've worked on your Jericho and you have the gear for Jericho and all that. I don't. I never worked on Jericho, so my Jericho's ass. So that doesn't work for me. The units that I've been using, like you can use Blue Meliodas, I think is a really good option. A lot of people have them, and then you use them with Lilia to get the extra boost. The other unit that I think is really good that I haven't seen anyone mention is the 777 Arthur. And there's 2 reasons. One, he does a lot of damage in this event. And the other thing is, since you have to sit there and build anyway, sit there and build his level 3 attack, skill 1, for phase 2. Because for phase 2, his level 3 attack, break stance, which the second phase does a lot of the stance, defense stance, especially in the first part of the fight. That will break the defense stance, negate the healing, and stun at the same time. Although it doesn't hold the stun. Like, it'll stun for that brief instance, but he'll bounce back out of it and still attack. But it's still nice to have. Breaking stance will allow you to do more damage, so that's the 2 main reasons why I like using this Arthur. So, this is the squad I usually use. You can use food, attack food, penetration food, all the other foods, if you need to. Especially if you need to bump up your CP to get high enough for the first attack. Because it's important, I think, to get the first attack since you're trying to not attack for the first 3 turns, so it'd be nice to have that already. There's this new Bleach game that is spamming YouTube vids. Have you seen it? Yeah, I've seen it. I'm not interested in it. Like, if I was going to play a Bleach game, I'd go back to Brave Souls, but I'm not, so that's not going to happen. Alright, so first turn, we're just going to not do anything. That's why it's important to get the first attack, so you can automatically get that first buff immediately. The other thing too is, like, there's no point doing attacks in the first few rounds anyway, because if you don't have the buff, you're not going to do a lot of damage. And he heals for a lot. That's the other thing. He heals for a whole lot. So there's not a lot of point to doing attacks. So we're just going to do that. So that's the second stack. That AoE attack he does gives you 2 ult meter, which I think is ridiculous. Like I said, the way this event is set up, like I don't really understand it. Like I guess it's for fun. But it is annoying. Okay, so he stunned my one character that has attacks. He's really being annoying. So we can do all that. Let me do that. And yeah, I'll just get rid of a card. That's fine. I need some more cards. So you can only do it up to 3. That's how you get the max amount of attack buffs. So let's do this, other ult, and I'll heal next turn. Because everyone's attack stats are super buffed in this event, characters like Lilia, she heals for a lot now. Because her heal is based on her attack. So, now that there's 300% buff on it, she heals for a lot. So as you can see there how much damage Arthur does. He does more damage than my Meliodas does. Okay, well, it's definitely dead here, but we'll wait. Let's do, we do both their supers, I don't care. It's not gonna matter, because it's not gonna be... It's not gonna be enough to do enough, yeah, that's enough to kill. It's just probably gonna need 1 to kill, to be honest. I don't think both of them are needed. Yeah. Just need 1 of them. So now we go to second phase. And you have to start over in terms of doing stuff. So let's start with heal. And that's fine. That's the only annoying thing. Like, I wish it didn't start over with the debuffs and buffs. But I guess it's fine. He should probably be doing the AoE attack here, which would give me 2 ult meter. So I'm trying to get Arthur's real quick. Yeah. My sister's asking me a question about Animal Crossing. Let's do that. He did not give me any Meliodas cards. That's super unlucky. Super annoying, but whatever. Just do that. That's fine. So I'm getting like full heals every time, even from like a level 1. Like I remember the first time I did this event, I was like, "What in the world is happening?" Because I didn't look up anything for it. I just like ran in there, tried to do it. I was like, "Why is he taking forever to kill? Why is it like not?" It's like nothing is happening. What is this? Like if you didn't read anything about the event and you just tried it, you're just sitting there wondering, is like, why am I doing millions of damage and his life bar is like barely going down? Like 3.5 mil and it's like barely a quarter of the bar. Like I think the first thought for most people is like, why am I doing so much damage first off? Because like I was still doing like millions of damage without attack stacks, and I was like, why is this doing so much? But then on the flip side, you know, it's not moving his bar. Like those are the two biggest things. Like you're sitting there like, why is there's so much health? Why am I doing damage, but it's not taking away his health? This game is so much more complex than Dokkan that I never even tried to play the JP version. See, I started off with the JP version. So, like, it's really hard for me to play the global version because I know all the stuff that's happening in JP. It's very similar to Dokkan to me. Like, since I played the JP version, it's hard for me to go back and play the global version of Dokkan. That and just based on the cards that I have. Like I have so many really good cards in JP that it's depressing when I try to play global. Well, it's different in Dokkan than it is for Seven Deadly Sins. For Seven Deadly Sins, it's like I just don't have the cards. In Dokkan, it's I'm too lazy. I have some good cards on my global account. I'm just too lazy to grind them. God, I've got you games, whatever. And there you go. Alternatively, what you could do is instead of bringing Demon Meliodas, replace him with like a buffer unit like Easton to possibly go faster. Because Easton level 3 buff with this lineup, my Arthur is doing closer to 6 mil with his ult. I just find it faster with Meliodas because I get 2 hitters rather than just 1. Like, if they're hitting good, you know, I'm getting 3 to 4 mil from Meliodas, and I'm getting 4 to 5 from Arthur. With Seven Deadly Sins, in my opinion, there's like different phases to how you learn the game. Like, it's really difficult to learn everything about the game off the bat. Like, it takes you a while. Like, even with all the tutorials and all the people talking about it, I still think it takes people a while to learn everything in the game. That's why I say I think it goes in phases. Like, obviously the first part is characters, learning who the best characters are, what they do, and everything like that is the first phase of the game, which is like every game. You always want to know what the top tier characters are, what they do. Second phase after that is like you start learning more about, you know, like team compositions, which characters work with other characters, the passives, as well as you know, the fate connections. let's do that. Because once you get that down, you'll have your character, you have your main squads, you have their partners. Like, you start lining all that together. Once you've got that all done, the next phase ends up being equipment. And equipment, it's a whole other beast. Like, it took me a long time, I think, to get used to it, figuring out what I wanted to do with them. Yeah, screw it, do that one. Because I started it, when I did equipment, I tried to do the route that everyone told me, which was SSR gear on the left, and then R gear on the right. Which, I understood why they did it that way. But I think, ultimately, endgame, you're going to go for all UR gear. And if you want to do all UR gear, you really start with SSR gear for all 6. Both left and right side. So to me, ultimately, it was like, it's... Me personally, I felt it was a waste of time having to go through the R gear and all that. So... I just didn't. I went ahead and went for straight SSR. It took me longer because it was expensive. It's like super expensive. And then it's hard to get the 5-star equipment diamonds normally. Like before the quality of life updates. Like back then you did not get 5-star equipment diamonds from just doing one boss fight. And like now you can get like 7 in a week as long as you just do one boss fight each day. You didn't have that back then. Back then I think you got 2 or 3 4-star diamonds, I think. So instead of giving 7 5-star diamonds a week, you're getting maybe 3 or 4. So that's a lot of the things that you had to learn back then. Was that plus the amount of stones it takes to attempt? Because like once you get them up to like 3 stars, the percentage is like 20%, like 40 or 20%, and then 10%. Like that gets to be super annoying. Crap! I wish I had a heal. None of these combine either. Crap. She's probably gonna die. This is pretty bad because it didn't give me any heal cards. I think I should still be able to do this though. It's the grindiest game of all. You look like Evolution Goku. What the hell? No, you killed Lilia. Normally, I would have expected to have gotten at least like 1 stupid heal card, but it decided to like give me no heal cards. So that's fun. Let's see if I can still do this. I think I can. Alright, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and get my health back. Yeah, I think one of the first things I noticed for her was like go through doing over a mil damage. Like, what the hell? Let's give it to Meliodas. This might be kind of rough. I need to get 2 ults, hopefully. Okay. That'll give me 1. But Gother's about to die. That should give me 2 ults though, hopefully. I'm okay with Gother dying. I just need Arthur to not die. Because he's my main hitter here. Okay, I should be fine. Yeah, we gotta do Arthur's attack. Shadow the Deadpool. What is up? Okay, so Mel should be able to kill here. Hopefully. Nothing much here. Just grinding some games out while we're stuck at home. Okay, let's do this and that, and that should kill. Yep. That's why I like having 2 hitters rather than just 1. Must sound like fun, I know, right? I think they mentioned how there hasn't been a new Elihawk card pretty much since the game came out. So it's kind of odd that they're doing this to give outfits out, but I don't know. They didn't make it super hard, I guess, for that reason. I still haven't worked on mine. Like, I know the different Elihawks are actually pretty good. Like, Matt still uses Elihawk for Red Demon, and his is insane. Like, if y'all have ever seen when I stream boss fights and I use him as a partner, his Elihawk is really insanely good. Netmarble does do weird stuff a lot. Yeah, they do. Case in point, the KOF WWE collaboration. I don't think anybody saw that coming. I definitely didn't see that coming when they announced it. I was like, what in the world is happening? I feel like most people were like that. Like, why WWE? Why didn't you choose like an actual video game? I mean, in the end, it's still cool. Like, a lot of people are really hyped about it. So it's like, I guess in the end, it did its job. Like, seeing them talk about it on SmackDown was kind of interesting. Alright, now we got our stacks. Gother is knocked out. Nice. Let's do this. And that. And go ahead and get his ult. I still find it interesting that in Global they ended up doing the slime collaboration anyway. Like at first I questioned it because they're super outdated in JP. But then again, it's been a long time since they came out in JP. But I guess in terms of where Global is at currently, they're fine. Because I don't think they buffed them. They still seem about the same as they are in JP, but there's a lot of units that aren't out in Global yet that JP has that makes them super irrelevant. So I guess it works out. Let's see here. We're going to do this. And we'll go ahead and do that. This is fine. You play both JP and Global? You must have a lot of time on your hands. Like, my biggest problem with trying to play both is like, I just did not have the time to play both of them. We're close to Arthur's ult already. See if I can start getting both of theirs. Be nice if it would give me a heal. Let's buff up. Guess we'll buff Arthur again. Heal? No heal. Damn it. You just got into JP recently? Okay, so you're doing it the opposite way. I think it's harder for people that play JP to play Global, in my opinion. Like, if you're going the other way around, it's different. God, I have so many gold cards. Yeah, just whatever. Everyone's got their ult anyway. You started on Global? Which one did you start first? Don't kill him. Okay. So let's do crap. Let's do that. It's really not giving me any heal cards, and that's really annoying me. Still not giving me a heal card. Gother's gonna die. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. Global, then I started playing Global day one, and then I started playing JP before Lost Vein left. Okay. Did you get Lost Vein? Because Lost Vein is definitely a good reason to start playing. Enos, what is up? How you doing? Finally got a heal card after you killed off my Gother. And you sealed me. That's awesome. Thanks for that. It's too bad the stun doesn't hold up. Like, one of the main things that holds back this Arthur is the fact that only the level 3 does the stun. Because I think you can still break stance with level 2. Actually, no, I think it's only level 3. Like, I think only stance break and stun, I believe, are only level 3, which is super annoying. Like, I can try it here, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, level 3 only. Those are two things that are super annoying about it. Now, at least for his other attack, his AoE, it has its effect on level 2. But man, I wish he was able to break stance and stun on a rank 2 instead of just rank 3. What's up, Min? Are you serious? Oh, ult anyway. Okay. Totally just... yeah, whatever. I didn't think he was going to do that. This is not going to kill just because I don't have any debuffs. Still did 2 mil. That's why I say the event's kind of funny, because it's like you get to do all this damage. So that's 1.2 mil from a level 2 attack. I don't think she's gonna kill. Okay, never mind, she did. Alright. One more, and we get the outfit. Like, you could just do normal if you were having trouble with the other difficulties, because it's a lot less HP that you have to go through. Like, if you just wanted to get the stuff from the missions, you can just do normal, because it's just 20 wins, so it doesn't matter, I think, which one you do. You can only do 5 a day. So, like, if you didn't care about trying to grind for the shop items and just wanted to get the stuff, I would definitely do it that way. You're back with food? Nice. I always have to eat before I stream. If I don't eat before I stream, it becomes a nightmare, because like halfway through I'm like, I'm dying. Let's see. Let's rank up Arthur. Part of the reason why I don't attack first round is I'm trying to see if he'll lock up one of my characters, and then I could just use their attacks to get rid of the cards. But like here, he's not cooperating at all. Did not give me anything I needed here, so let's go ahead and heal. Let's work on getting his ult. Everybody's eating right now. Well, what time is it over there? Like over here it's almost 5. Of course. Of course. Okay, so we're going to get rid of that card. I am going to go ahead and get rid of these cards and then ult. It's almost 6 for you. Okay, so we can do this, and then we can ult. That's fine. No heals, of course. So why would I want a heal card? Can't even get rid of anything. That's the other annoying part about this. You just got 5 red healer Elizabeth 5 times. That's the SR one, right? And she's really good. I definitely like using her for a lot of different missions. Of course. I don't think anyone's gonna die from this. I think I'm fine. Okay, that's not fine. Stop hitting her. You're being an asshole. It would be good if I ever used her. I mean, why aren't you? Just put her in the back. Like, she's one of the best units because she doesn't have to be on the field to be useful. Like, her healing is actually super insane. Like, she actually would have been super good for this event if she wasn't, you know, on the field. Like, if it was 3 with 1 in the back like it normally is for most fights, she would have been really good for this event. When is Hawk not an asshole? That's a good question. It's like, the thing I hate the most is, like, he seems to know who I want to use, and then he ends up, like, negating their attacks. Like, it's the most annoying thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and start working on Arthur's ult. He ruined Meliodas getting frisky with Liz. Hey, give me a heal card. That's rare. Alright, watch. Watch how much this heals. This heals a lot. Let's do that, and then the ult. Look at that. Full heal. That's a level 1 heal. That's how much her attack is buffed from this event. Wow, that was 1.2 mil just from that. Do you want demons or are you good? I don't really need demon stuff. Alright, we technically have one more fight, but I want to see what happens here. Like, I think you're supposed to choose one of the costumes. But does it let you see what they are? Like, can I see it? Like, you have to choose one or the other, and I don't know what they look like. It's super annoying. Let me see. Can I look at Ellie Hawk, and will it show me? Because I really want to see what it looks like before I have to choose. Like, I don't want to blind pick one. Where's my Ellie Hawk at? I think they're baseball themed, because looking at Hawk there. That's not it. That's not it. I don't think it shows me. Which is super annoying. See, this is the hat it gave me. I'm like, alright, I guess. I actually like this hat better. So I just left that on her. There's gotta be a way to find it. Blind pick mode? I'm gonna look online and see if there's anything that says... There's bound to be someone that's done research on this. Because I think today was the first day you could even get it. I don't see anything. That was on 5/13. That was like 4 days ago. Cheating? Look, man, I only get one. I want to make sure it's the one that I want. Does anyone claim the Ellie Hawk costumes yet? Yeah, like yesterday. That's not helping. They're different colors. Left one is blue, right one is red. Okay. So they're just different colors. It's basically the same. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. But you're supposed to blind pick. I'm basically still blind picking because I don't even know what it looks like. But, so one color... Let me see. See if someone posted up a picture. Everyone's saying going for the blue one. Which one's the blue one? Well, they're saying blue, so I'm gonna go with blue. They said left one is blue, right one is red, so let's go with that one then. I think it's annoying that you don't get to see what it looks like. Like, I think that's kind of dumb, but whatever. I don't even use Ellie Hawk anyway, so maybe one day I will. I think 'cause I like this dress and all that. Like, I think that outfit's cool, but let's see what this new one is. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see how it looks with the hat. It probably does look better with the hat. Yeah, that does look better with that one. I don't think the stats are better, though. Not that it matters since I don't really use her, so... Yeah, the stats are better on the other ones, but whatever. I don't really use Ellie Hawk. This whole event was just for the hell of it. What does the red one look like? I don't know. Everyone just said they chose the left one. Oh, they're saying substats because the blue one apparently has more patience on it. I don't know. Like I said, I don't even use her, so it doesn't really matter to me. Let's get the rest of these. Okay, so all my costume stuff is bought. You know what? Let's get these. There's 3 more of those that I gotta pick up. And then the rest of that. Okay, so I think I had one more fight. Let's do one more. One more of this and then we'll move on to let's see. We still gotta do Guild Boss. And what else? Guild Boss and Training Cave. So I don't think y'all have Training Cave yet in Global. Training Cave is not super hard. The problem is you need a lot of units. Because it's similar to Battlefield in Dokkan Battle, where you can only use characters one time for one battle. And for the Training Cave, if you go through all the steps, it's 3 fights, then a mirror fight, in which it'll pick one of the squads that you just used for the previous 3 fights as your mirror fight. So you end up having to do that a few times. Like there's 3 sets that you have to do. So it's 3, 3, 3, and then 3 boss fights, 3 mirror fights. So it's like 12 fights in total. So optimally, you would like to have 12 functional squads, which would be 12 squads of 4. Not a lot of people will have that many characters early on. Like, it'll probably take you a while to build up to that many. Like, they might have given Global enough time for some people to do that, but I don't think a lot of people have. Like, you need a lot of good units, I think. to beat some of the fights. Like, some of the fights are easy, and then some of the fights are, like, not easy. Wow. Hawk is being super annoying. You know what? Whatever. Like, I looked at him, I'm like, why is Arthur grayed out? I'm like, oh, because Hawk decided to stun him. Nice. You're gonna go, alright, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you have fun with the game. I don't think I need a heal. We'll definitely do this. Starlink. So you even did a mill. That's crazy. I think that's been the most fun for most people on this event, is like seeing the big numbers, being able to really nuke with their characters if they can. Rich white dude, what's up? Let us do this. Crap, you're giving me a lot of cards that I can't do anything with. Let's do that. Let's do that. And I'm gonna wait on the heal. I don't need a heal yet. I don't know what this game is, but look like it's got plots. I'm here to support the boy. This is 7 Deadly Sins. Alright, so since you X'd out a lot of my stuff, I can go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna wait on the heal. Okay, so that's giving me my meter. Next round is gonna ult. That's fine, because we're gonna heal. Full heal. Should give me the rest of my ults. See, this turn right here, that's optimal. This means you want to get like all the ults right there. We are going to go with the... I don't really need too much healing, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's go ahead and do this, that, Arthur. Actually, no, wait. Let's do this, then that, and then Arthur. Let's break the guard. Does your account get banned when you refund purchases? I really have no idea. Pretty sure it's frowned upon. I really don't know. I've never done it. I got the cute set, but can't change the color. I thought you could in this game. Only certain things can be customized. Usually when it's sets that come in different colors, you can't. So I've been playing 14 days. Jesus, the game became so boring after a while. I don't know what to do after I max out my team and reach Master 1 PvP. Are you talking about JP or global? Because I don't know about global. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we can heal. Let's do that. I don't need that card. Yeah, I don't know about global. I'm just assuming there's just not a lot coming out yet. Like from what I've seen, global's slowly been pushing out content, but a lot of it has been just banners. Like if they're following the pattern with JP, there will be more content later on, like more boss fights. They're starting to do guild fights in JP, so it'll be a while before global gets it. Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you try to rush through everything, that's what's gonna happen. Like that happens with any game. If you rush through it and you rush through all the content, I mean, there's not much left. You just wait. Let's see. We can take away his ult. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, that's the same for pretty much any game. If you rush through it as fast as possible, that's what happens. Like, case in point would be like Animal Crossing. Like, I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, and I saw a lot of people that are complaining that there's like not a lot to do in that because they time traveled. Which, you know, if you rush through the game, that's naturally what ends up happening. So, you know what? I'm gonna do this, this, and then that, and that should kill. Could have done a level 3, but I thought it'd be more fun to do this. I want to see the damage. So that level 2 is doing over a mil. I kind of wish I was able to get him up to 6-6, but I didn't want to spend the diamonds. I blame Lost Vein. I was really trying hard to get Lost Vein, or else I would have tried to get more dupes of Arthur. So I think I got 2. He's either level 2 or level 3. But if Lost Vein had not come out, I definitely would have kept trying to get more Arthurs. Because I really think he's really good. Let's see, where is he? What did I get you up to? Yeah, see, I got him up to level 3. Alright, so we're done with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the training cave, because this is going to be coming out pretty soon, I think. If it hasn't come out in global, it should be coming out pretty soon. I don't know how it's going to look, though. Like, the first version was really annoying, and then they did a lot of quality of life changes to it. I'm guessing y'all are going to get, like, the recent version. Like, I don't think they'd put you through going through, like, the crap first versions of it. It looks like you got to get those colors by getting them via people cataloging, and that's annoying. I mean, that's how it is for most stuff. Like, there wasn't that much that you could change colors for back then. It's like, it was mainly meant for items that you craft, not items that you get. That's just how the game usually is, man. If it's a set that comes in different colors, you can't customize, because then you just make whatever color then that you're looking for those sets, and the purpose of it is for you to go and collect them. So that's why they do that. So anyhow, here you see there's different levels here, but then you'll see up at the top, in the top middle, that empty crystal is a percentage bar, and that is actually what you need to fill up to do the mirror fight. And the mirror fight is how you get the purple uh, equipment stones. And the purple equipment stones are what you need to make UR gear. You need 10 purple stones and a maxed out SSR piece of equipment in order to get it up to UR. Oh, you also need a 6-star equipment crystal, which you fuse. You upgrade from using 6 5-stars, which is kind of pricey. That's a lot to do, but it's pretty worth it in order to get the stat boosts from a piece of UR gear, especially for characters that are really strong. Like Meliodas is like the first one that gets it, and obviously a bunch of the demon Meliodases are really good, so giving him UR gear was pretty insane. It works for all Meliodas too. Like it's Meliodas in general, so it works for both Meliodas and Demon Meliodas. So that's why he's like one of the first ones that I did for his set. And then slowly you do other characters that you need. Escanor was one of the last ones to get his UR gear in JP, which was super frustrating, but in the end it was definitely worth it. Yeah, JP seems way ahead of Global in fun. Like, eventually Global will get all these things. It's going to take some time. Like, JP didn't get all these right away either. But they did eventually come out. So, if you enjoy the game, I would highly suggest sticking with it. You know, maybe just work on other characters. Like, because I don't think you've gotten all your characters maxed out. Like, there's some other characters that are actually useful that you can try to max out, like some of the R characters, rare characters, and SR characters. Like, maybe not for use on your main squad, but like for their passives and the back end of your squad. Some of them are pretty useful for things like that. You can maybe work on those characters. I know it's grindy, but I mean, that's things that you can do in the meantime while you're waiting for other content to come out. Anyhow, okay, so you'll see I have level 1s, level 2s, and level 3s. So the higher difficulty fight you do, the more that bar fills up. So I usually always go for level 3 fights because that's like 1/3 of that crystal. So if I do 3 fights, that activates the mirror fight. If you can fill it up using the level 1s and 2s, but it takes a lot more of those fights. Like, say if you did just level 1 fights, I believe it takes like all 9 fights at level 1 in order to activate the crystal, so you'd only get 1 mirror fight. Level 2s, I think you can do 2 fights with it. Not exactly sure. But I know that if you do level 3s for all 9 fights, you'll get 3 mirror fights. So minimum you would get is like 9 equipment crystals or the purple stones, which is usually what I try to go for. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll do this red fight. Another quality of life thing that they changed relatively recent was it saved the teams that you used for each boss fight, because there's different unique bosses that you end up fighting. So that was a pretty cool update they did, to where it allowed you to keep your characters on there. And it's all ungeared. That's the other thing. So you don't have to worry about swapping gear back and forth, which would be terribly annoying for 12 fights. This boss is one of the harder ones, honestly, because his AoE will wipe out your team. Like, even if you fought him in like the equipment dungeon, his AoE ult really hurts. So you have to watch out for that, even in this one. So what I like to do is I like to try to build up my ult really quick. Because Gallon's, like this Gallon here, I have him 6-6. I didn't want him, but I ended up getting him 6-6. And that's unfortunate that he got his ult already. So he might end up wiping me. Well, we'll see what happens. Normally, I would like to try get him down, but I don't know. Let's see if this wipes me or not. Okay, not quite. Let's see if this kills. Okay, still somewhat alive. I can maybe still do this. Depends on how much damage this one does. I have to attack him first before the ult because he heals himself after my ult. So if I can kill him, it'll be from this. Let's see. Maybe? I think it's not gonna quite kill. Alright, man. Thanks for popping in. Not quite. And then he's gonna heal. So that's a wrap. That was bad luck. I usually just start over if I see him get it, that ult on a second turn. Normally, he'll get it on the third turn, which is what you want. The other good thing, at least, is when you die or you start over or quit, it doesn't count as a turn, so you just keep doing it. That sucks too, because that was such a good start. See, right here, that's bad, because it looks like he's going to get his ult right away, too. I don't know why he's being an asshole. And he's critting like crazy, and he's got his ult already, so I'm quitting. Fuck that. Ugh. Like, there's some better characters that I could probably use, but like I have them spread out in a way so where I don't have like super weak teams against some of the bosses, like, because that's the other problem. Like, I normally wouldn't put the... What the fuck, dude? Alright, I'm gonna see if he gets his ult. If he gets his ult, I gotta quit again. And Lilia does not take away his ult gauge, in case y'all were wondering about that. Like, I can show you. Like, I'll try it right here, and it's not going to take it away. Yep. And then you still get ulted. Trying to think what's the next hardest one. This one might be the hardest one, to be honest. Okay, here. That's fine. Look, he kept giving him like godlike hands where he's getting its ult next round. Okay, this is actually good. So we can do that. Let's do this attack and let's do both his attacks. I should work on him later. I just haven't gotten myself to work on him, because he's really good too. So let's go here, here, and here. There we go. That's how it's supposed to go. So that filled up 1/3 of the bar. So we got to go 2 more. Oh, this one's easy. This is kind of an overkill team for this, but it's alright. Normally I would like to have Escanor saved for a harder fight, but this is fine. Like, there's so many really good red units now that it's not that big of an issue anymore. What is an issue is these cards suck. So as you can tell here, basically I'm just trying to build up and get Escanor's ult, hopefully. I could have saved that card because I forgot that I have Bond, and Bond could have took away the ult too, but that's fine. Hopefully it gives me another Escanor card. Tight. Why are you going after Arthur? Go ahead and kill Bond. You didn't kill Bond. Okay, that's fine. Bond will take away your ult then. I got 2 ults up. Okay. There goes Bond, which is fine. I'm glad that the computer automatically goes after like the weakest unit. So like in a lot of this it ends up being your tank in a way. Most units should be able to take 2 hits, maybe 3. There's another unit that I find that's really good for this, just for tanking purposes, which is Helbram, Green Helbram, because he has a passive to where he can survive 1 KO attack. So regardless of anything, he should be able to survive at least the first round. Best case scenario is he survives with more than 1 HP, and then he can tank at least 1 more hit in the second round. I mean, yeah. A lot of reds. This guy's super annoying too. Actually, this guy's kind of hard because he does a lot of AoEs. And you can't do much to him, which sucks. So, let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Not really have anybody I can really build up right off the bat. Can't freeze him, obviously. He'll heal some back. He's probably still going to die. Building up King's ults. I'd like to get Bonzel, but I don't know. It's not. It wasn't giving me the cards. Rimuru should probably be dead after a couple hits. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Let's do this. I should have healed, but that's fine. I wanted to build up ults. As I shouldn't die from this. He's targeting Bon. Yeah, no, it should be fine. So now we got 2 ults and a level 2 attack. That should be enough. Ult. This would be the other reason why I say work on like a bunch of other units is for this event. Because you need a lot of units. Like there's a lot of units on my squads that I don't use for anything else. So now that the bar is filled up, you get to have your boss fight. And this will be one of the 3 teams that you just used. So like if you win this, it'll reset to another 3. So I don't know which one it is. Usually I have to guess. You know what, we'll just guess with this squad. We'll see what it is. If I don't like it, I'll quit and then rearrange my teams. Because I don't like to waste characters on fights I don't want them in. And that's the red team, which is really bad for this one. So we're going to quit. So I need a blue squad. Go back in. So now we need to make a blue squad. And I'm trying to remember which ones I have set up for other teams so I don't use them. I honestly don't remember, to be honest. Let's see. I have enough to where I can just swap them out too, so it doesn't really matter. Let's use Arthur. Let's see. I want to use 777 Arthur. He's AoE. And lastly, because we still have to make sure we get above 90, I still want first attack. I mean, if I have to use food, I'll use food, but the heck, my neighbors are doing stuff. Let's use I don't want to use Easton. I want to save Easton. I guess we use Liz. It's fine. Put Liz up front. Oh, we're like barely low. That's stupid. Okay, we'll use food. One good thing is that the assists that you use, those do not count toward the one and done rule. Let's see. Won't let me get to it. How do I get to this? If I cared about being famous, I would not be working a regular job. Anyhow, alright, so shit, Escanor's still gonna be a pain in the butt. Let's do this, that, and that. Not worried about Bond. Worried more about Arthur buffing Escanor. Which he just did, of course. Okay, so he's gonna get his ult. So let's do this. And then we're gonna stun you. And that's gonna work out fine. Telling you, this Arthur's good. Okay, you decided not to take away my ults. Thank you. That Escanor's still gonna hurt, but let's take out Arthur. Like, as long as he's got that buff, I don't think we can take out Escanor. Oh, we took out Bond. You know, maybe we could have. But that's fine. I want to wait till the buff goes away. Okay, now the buff went away. Not worried about Benimaru, like, at all. Okay, we can do this. Like, I know the bad rap on her is like her healing isn't so great because it's only AoE when you get it up to level 3. But it's partly because it's pretty broken. Like, it heals for a lot and it gives you immunity. Like, I understand why they did it. It's really good if you can get it up to level 3. I'm not really too worried about this stuff, so let's go ahead and do attacks. Like, the fun thing about this mode is that it allows you to use a lot of units that you wouldn't normally ever use. You took away my ult. I hate you. Bye, Escanor. And then Arthur should be able to finish it. And that's that. So you finish the mirror fight, you usually get 3 purple stones at least, and then it's either going to be more purple stones or hammers. So yeah, we got a hammer and 3 purple stones. You'll always get 3 purple stones at least. So that's why I said if you're able to do the level 3 fights the entire way through and do the mirror boss fights, you should get at least 9. Kind of sucks because that's not enough for, you know, a UR gear. You need 10. But, you know, if you get lucky, maybe you'll get one of the chests to give you like 1 or 2. And then you'll be able to do at least 1 piece. A lot of times you end up having to wait and do the training cave like 2 or 3 times in order to do 2 pieces. Kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. Alright, so this fight is relatively easy too. Like, basically I'm just using Demon Meliodas to finish this fight. Like, you'll notice the other 3 units aren't even really leveled. They're all like level 60. It's mainly just Demon Meliodas doing all the work. Now, one cool caveat of this team is that I do have that Moleskula, the coin chop one, and if she goes after, like if the boss went after, say, Liz to kill her instead of Moleskula, as long as Moleskula's still alive, Liz will still be alive, even if she ended up killing her because of Moleskula's passive, which is she keeps a unit at 1 HP. But only one, though. Okay, so let's do... I want to try to get ult. Let me do that. Try to see if I can get his ult as quick as possible. We might get him Moleskula as quickly as possible. If she doesn't die. Alright, so we're getting Mel's like right away. Could have done her healing attack too. That's fine. It's pretty much almost over. My Meliodas right now is 5 out of 6. I definitely, like, even though he's not meta anymore, like, his main purpose was to fight Grey Demon. Not Grey Demon, Crimson Demon. That was his main purpose. But nowadays, you have Derriere, who's way better at killing Crimson Demon. But I still want to get him up to 6-6. That's always been like one of my goals. He's at 5-6, so just one more. I'm gonna wait till the next time he pops up on discount. So yeah, like a lot of the fights, you can end up using like one good unit to really win the whole fight. You just need other units to fill out the team, and you could end up using like, you know, level 60 units, or even not even level 60. Like, I've used SSR units that I only got up to level 50. I haven't even bothered evolving them yet. Okay, this fight is interesting. So this one I really like using a lot for. So this boss, you have to let him attack. If you don't let him attack, like, it's, say I attack sealed him with Gowther, he would heal, like pretty much full heal every time if he doesn't get to attack. So you have to let him attack. So I like to use Gowther's level 1s just to get those out of the way. And then I'm going to level up a lot's attacks, because her passive is she does more damage and like crit damage the more meter the enemy has. So if the enemy is like at full bar, she's going to do a lot of damage. So what I like to do is, with this squad, it's like I'm going to get her up to level 3, so you can get a level 3 attack, and then I'm going to take away one ult meter afterwards, so he doesn't ult me. Unfortunately, I'm not getting another one. But that's fine. See how much this does. So as I got 1, 2, 3. See how much damage this does. See right there? This is gonna kill him right now. That's it. That's all you need. The more ult meter he has, the more damage he does. So it's like, okay, just keep him at ult meter state, and she wrecks him. Is this Blue Dragon? No, this is what's his name? Hendrickson. Hendrickson is one of the few bosses that you can actually inflict status ailments to. Like, a lot of these boss fights, you can't do anything to them. Like you can do it for that turn, but then it goes away. This one is weird that they don't have that. So I like to use Ruin here, even though he's not maxed out or anything, because his ult will stun. So I just build it up right away, because Hendrickson usually can't kill right away, like even a level 60 unit. So I'll get his ult right there, and then I'll be able to stun him. What sucks is I didn't get a lot of other cards, because usually I do this and then I try to build ults for the other characters, but we'll go ahead and get the stun, get the attack, and we'll put up a cube. It's not going to matter because he's going to be stunned, but we'll have the cube up. I also like Ruin because this is the voice actor for Zaraki Kenpachi from Bleach. Like, I didn't care for the character at first until I heard the voice actor. I'm like, oh, it's Kenpachi. So let's do that. Let's take away the ult. Ruin's probably still going to die here. And then AoE? Oh, no, because he had the ult earlier. We can't take away ult here, so that's going to suck, but that's alright. We're going to build up Meliodas' ult. Ruin did his job. He already did his job. He allowed us to build up some ult meter. Plus the ult's fine. The ult's not going to kill me. Well, it's going to kill Ruin, but it's not going to kill Meliodas, so that should give him more damage on his counter. Oh no, never mind. I thought it was an AoE. It's just a single target. Glox is just there. I don't use Glox at all. He's just there. So let's do ult. And that's going to stun. It's probably not going to kill. I don't think his ult does that much damage. Or never mind, I guess it did. It's weird. Sometimes it... Well, it crit. That's probably why. A lot of times it doesn't. Alright, so now we're at the second mirror fight. Let's see which one it chose. Is Kenpachi one of your favorite characters or something? I remember you mentioning the same thing when you played Grand Blue Fantasy. He is. He definitely is. And it was a Vasarega in that game that has the same voice actor. Alright, so I'm just going to pick a green team and we'll see what it is. I don't think it's going to be a blue team, but it might be. And if it is, this team is heavily overpowered for it, but that's fine. Let's see who it is. I mean, I have a lot of... Like, Bleach was one of my favorites. Even though the ending sucked. It was still one of my favorite anime. Is that the blue? Oh, that's green. Green versus green? No, we're not doing that. We'll pick a red team. I have a lot of favorite characters in Bleach, but Kenpachi was definitely one of them. And like that voice is... You can't mistake that voice. It's very distinctive. Let's see what team do you want. I don't want to do Lost Fane right now. We can use an annoying team. We use the waifu team. Who do we put in the back? Put King in the back. Is that enough? It is. Tight. Waifu team. Let's go. So, let's see. Should probably go after Liz. I mean, not Liz, Merlin. Wow, that did a lot. Why are y'all going after my Merlin? What'd I do to you? Alright. Get her ult. She wants the cube. We're not gonna let you cube. They really are going after her for some reason. Crap. Why has he got his ult? Alright, let's try to take him out then. I think that should be enough to take him out. The ult should actually be enough. I don't think yeah, that should be enough, right? Yeah. Let's see if we take out Merlin next. Wow, that didn't. That's annoying because she's going to get her ult. Okay. She didn't get it till late. That's fine. Let's do that. Then we need to focus on Meliodas, because I'm not worried about Glocks at all. Yeah, that was whatever. I want to get the new Glocks, the coin shop one. I'm waiting for him to go on a discount though. Hey, we got the bonus. Nice. You never know. If it gives you the bonus, then you can make your equipment right away. This one isn't so bad, but I just put whatever. Like, it's got 2 top units and then 2 bottom units. This is the one that I told you about earlier. So, you know, Helbram's passive is what makes him pretty nice in this. So he'll be able to tank like this whole first part. And he shouldn't die. Which should give me time to get an ult. I should be able to get Escanor's ult. See, there he'll be able to tank at least one more hit. Good job. Let's do that. That. And then that. Now he's gonna die, which is fine. He did his job. He's doing a lot of damage. Oh, it didn't kill. Meliodas should be able to get his though. I was about to say, if he survived all that, but that's fine. Okay, so let's do that and then this. Actually, that's gonna kill. Okay. I was actually saving the other attack in order to debuff for his ults. I didn't realize that was gonna kill right away. Who's this fight? Oh, the other Helbram. Oh, and I used Liz. I should not have used Liz. Liz is actually really good for this one. Because he does a lot of debuff attacks, and those debuff attacks are super annoying. Oh, shit. Who should I use here? Arthur? Or Zeldris, maybe? I already used Bond. Let's try Zeldris. Actually, I chose Arthur. Okay, we'll use Arthur. We'll try that. Arthur can buff. No, that's the red one. This is the blue one. This one just does like AoE stuff. Let's see. Okay, he targeted Merlin. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rearrange my teams and put Liz back on here. See, because like one of his attacks is a debuff attack, and she can negate that. And one of the things with Milim is her second skill delays their ult. Why are you attacking Arthur? So we can keep delaying his ult. Hopefully by that time I'll get 2 of my ults up. Okay, so now he's getting 2 attacks. That's gonna suck. Let's do this. Arthur's probably gonna die here, but we got 2 ults up. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Oh, her level 3 negates his stuff. That's good. That's good. Let's go ult. Like, Milim's still a fun unit to use. That's why I could see her being good on global. But, like, she'd have to be really worked on to be useful in JP. Alright, what's the next one? Blue. I think this is the dragon. If it's the dragon, this fight's funny. Okay, so this fight is basically just Estarossa owning him. It's literally the whole fight. Like, I haven't really used this new Monspeet much. Green King is really good too, but it doesn't really matter as much. It's all about Estarossa. So we're gonna do this, and he's gonna have his ult already. That's a chunk. That's another chunk. I think it's like a half bar already. So he's already taken him down to almost 30%. And he has an ult. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna use my ult. So of course the dragon's gonna ult. Of course it's not gonna work. Blackout. And that's the fight. This fight used to actually be kind of annoying until I got Estarossa, and he just like destroys it. It's like that poor dragon. He doesn't get to play. Alright, so I'm going to finish this, and then I'll take a short break, and then I'll come back and then we'll do Guild Boss. Which fight is this going to be? I don't know. I think it might be a green fight. Let's choose this team as the dummy first, and we'll see what happens. I don't think it's going to be a blue team. I think it's going to be a green team. It is a green team. That's the team we just used. Alright. We're not going to use this squad. So we got to make another red squad. That's why I saved Lost Vein. Was just in case I had to use him for a fight like this. Lost Vein obviously is going to wreck this. We also have Derriere, so we're going to go full on bully. Full on bully squad. Put Monspeet on here, that's fine. Let's see who else. Let's throw in Galland. You can check with the search thing in the top left before you start. Oh, okay. Nah. That's nice to know. I'll have to check that next time. Big Brian with the host. Much appreciated. You need to go for King or Estarossa first. I think we'll go for Estarossa. Darn it, crit me. Oh my god. There. I was like, where is the crit? I don't care if you hit me. Crit me at least. Let's see. AoE. That. That. That should take care of. Okay, well, he's already taken care of. This might wipe the whole squad. Yeah, they're done. This team is stupid. It's definitely overpowered for what I need to do here, but that's fine. We were just trying to get this over with. Counter. I didn't have any buffs. Oh, okay. That's fine. Hey, we got more bonus stones. Nice. And that's pretty much Training Cave. So it's not terribly difficult. There's a few bosses that are more annoying than others. You just have to have a lot of units to fill out squads, like, because you really want to get first attack. There's some that you can get away with not getting first attack, but first attack is super important. So anyhow, I'm gonna take a short break. I'll come back and then we'll look at the guild boss. So stay tuned. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Let's go into the guild. So the past couple weeks, I've managed to be #1 in my guild for the guild boss. Partly because I think a lot of them haven't really been trying as much, but regardless, it's still pretty cool. So let me see. Okay, there we go. Okay, so guild boss missions this week. Normal, use fairy race heroes on the team, 3 ultimate skills, attack with green characters times 3. Hard, use fairy heroes, use fate ults 2 times, inflict burst damage times 3. Okay. Extreme, use a blue character, clear the fight without anyone dying, clear the fight with 70% or more HP. Okay. I gotta look up burst damage. I don't really know off the top of my head who all has burst damage. So let's bring up the database. So there's 2 main databases. There's the sdsgc.gg, the 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross database. And then there's a JP version, jcdatabase.com. So we're going to look at the JP one. I'm guessing it's one of the newer characters. So I have to use someone with burst. I don't know if I care about those type of characters. Who has burst? Can I look it up by that? No, it's not going to let me look up like that. Yeah, it's not going to let me look up like that. That's annoying. Alright, who has burst? Now I have to go through one by one and look. I might not even care about it, to be honest. Because like the past couple weeks, I haven't really been paying too much attention to it. So like, there you can see, there's my statue. When you get number 1 in your guild for the guild boss, that's what you get. That's your prize. I don't know who has burst. He has Spike and Despair. You have Shatter and Charge. What do these all have? Like they all have different names. I'll have to use a fairy hero, so let me see if King has any of this. He has Explode, but I don't think that's the same as Burst. Is it? I don't know. Mine's not even worked on, so I don't know. Probably going to end up having to use King for most of these anyway. Alright, well, we'll just do it. How is the rankings so far? Jag.com is the guy that I usually end up competing most of these times for. He is 4,600. Edward at 4,100. So Jag definitely jumped up because last week he was only at like 4,100. Alright, so let's try it. Let's go to normal. Let's make our squad. So we're going to use a fairy hero and green. So we might as well use Green King. Let's mess with this one. Alright, so let's put on Green King. That'll take care of 2 right there. The boss is a blue type, I think. No, I think he's a red type. But typing doesn't really matter. There's no advantages or disadvantages. So you can just use whoever you want. Burst is Rupture. Okay. I don't know who has Rupture, because I didn't even see a Rupture. Spike and Ruin. has that. What's up, Photex? I'm just gonna use whoever. More than likely, the boss is gonna die before I get 3 ults, which is fine because you want to try to kill as fast as possible anyway. So, Derriere is usually on here just to try to kill as quickly as possible. Hard, we have to use fairy heroes anyway, so I might just keep this team. I don't know about this burst thing. Okay, so she's got hers. We'll just run with this for now. See how we go for the first 2. Just gotta remember to attack 3 times with King. Give me another king card, please. Okay, thank you. I was afraid it wasn't going to give me another king card. Oh god, is it going to kill him before I can get the 3? Don't kill. Okay. And then he's dead. It's better the faster you kill him, but I mean, if you can get an ult, that's more points. So I might go back and try to ult him to get more points later. I don't know what Rupture is. I don't know who has that, so I'm just going to use the same squad. I'm just going to try to ult. It says you use 2 Fate ults. I don't think I have Fate ults on these. I think I just have regular ults. I might not get too many of these bonus points. I'm just going to try to get Derriere's ults. That should do the most damage. Actually, what am I doing? That gets her ult. You didn't give me anything else though. Wait, you took away his buff. What the hell? You took away her buff too. You're being an asshole. I didn't expect him to take away my buffs like that. Okay. Let's take away my buffs again. Oh, you're a bitch. He is a bitch. Well, let's see what it does anyway. So that means I need to save the buff. Yeah, I need to save the buff for when she does her ult. Yeah, I know I can do way better than that. Well, it should have ended one turn sooner if you didn't debuff me right before the ult. So now let's do hard. I'm gonna take him off the team here. We don't need him now. Use a blue character on the team. Actually, I'm gonna replace both of them. Since we need healing, I'm gonna put Lilia back on. I'm gonna replace Mel with Blue Melly. I think we can leave Escanor on there. Yeah, I think this is good. We'll go with the squad. Let's try this out. What? Am I out of space? What did you all give me? Oh, I have those things. Oh, I have chests. Let's sell some chests. I don't need this extra food. This one's pretty straightforward. Use a blue character on the team. Hopefully no one dies, and then have 70% health. I might replace Escanor with Gowther, because I don't think I need 3 hitters. Plus, Escanor would be a lot more effective if I had Arthur. Needs to give me some Mel cards, or, you know, just all the Lilia cards, I guess. Or, you know, just attack her, I guess. It would be nice if you'd give me some Mel cards. Oh, I need to get through the shield. Whoops. I should have done that first then. Oh well. Live and learn. Why do you keep going after her? Stop being an asshole. Wow. He really is being an asshole. So we're just gonna do this, cause fuck you. I need to get some more heal cards. God, you're a bitch. He solely attacked Darieri like this whole time. You fucking bitch. Took away my old meter too. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Shit's really annoying me. I'm starting this over because what the fuck? Why is he just attacking her? Doesn't usually do that. If it does it again, I'll probably replace Escanor with the Gother. Of course. See, here he's going after everybody. I don't know what happened that first fight. Let's do this. That. Alright, I guess so. Let's do... Let's do all that. Let's see if that gets close. Things I don't have any buffs on him. Maybe I should use green Escanor. Piece of shit. not going to use my ult here. Oh my god. So that thing drains my ult apparently. Tempted to start over because that pissed me off. And he's still going after her. Like every round, I think he's attacked her at least once or twice. Okay, let's do that. Every round. Every fucking round. I'm just gonna get her ult. I'm not gonna even matter. Can we get his? Shit, let me see. That's gonna be hers for next round. Let's take. You know what? I need to kill him. I want to get ults, but I just need to kill him already. This is already taking way too long. What I should have done is just went ahead and let her ult rip. And then try to build it up in the second round. Like, this took me like way too many rounds to come back to this. Well, now we can get his. That's probably not going to kill either. I think I have to take Escanor off. Or at least put the green one on. I don't even know if I qualify for 70% at this rate. Maybe if that gives me enough back, I don't know. But he should be dead here. finally dead. That was a decent amount of points. Guess we. Oh, that wasn't even the 70%, so I'm missing 200. You gotta be kidding me. Wow, I'm still way below everybody. Alright, I want to redo some of these. Let's see. This one, I definitely could have done a lot better on. We need a fairy character, so let's take you off. We'll put King on. Bright and shiny outside. It's only 6:30. Still has a hard on for Dariuri. Don't know why, but apparently he does. Maybe I'll just bring King. Bring some green units. I know it doesn't really matter as much, but couldn't hurt. He's probably gonna be dead from this, but whatever. I don't think that was more points. Actually, it was more points. Okay. A little bit more. I didn't get any of the other ones. Let's see if we can improve the first one, and then we'll go back and do extreme. no crits. So I've noticed it seems like he goes after her first every time. Nah, that was worse. Alright, never mind. Probably do more if I did an ult, but it's gonna take me a while just to build an ult just for that. Let's try extreme again. Alright. I think instead of king, let's use green Escanor. Try this one more time, and then that'll probably be it. I need to grab some dinner, and then probably play some Animal Crossing tonight. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, though. Okay, so we basically have his ult already. As he continues to go after Derriere. You piece of shit. I don't know what his problem is with her. Might as well build up her ult while I'm at it. Actually, let me look at this real quick. Let's do... yeah, let's do that instead. This might kill? Oh shit, it did. My bad. Alright, let's do this. Would have liked to have gotten her ult already, but we're gonna do this. He's gonna end up taking away my shit anyway. Oh, we got melds too? Nice. Take away the buff, of course. Do I need to go for his ults? I feel like she should be able to do it on her own. So let's try this. Let's see if that's enough. Put us over 70. It might not be enough. Oh, it was enough. Nice. There we go. That's an improvement. I still need to work on, I think, the first round. Maybe the other rounds. That should put me up higher. Just behind Jag. Yeah, if I improve the other two scores, probably get higher. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thanks everybody for joining me. Hope this was slightly informative for some of these events if y'all are having problems with it. The Hawk event is just really annoying just because it's like it's such a super tanky boss, but it's once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad. Guild boss is just getting used to him because they changed some of his properties. Not really his properties, it's mainly you're supposed to just kill him as fast as possible. That's the main point of it. They changed the missions for extra points, which one, normal and extreme are not that hard to hit. Hard, I'm not sure, because I got to figure out who does burst damage and maybe throw them on the team, get a few more points that way. Fate ults are going to be hard to do because I don't think I'll have time to build them up. And then for training grounds, you just need a lot of units. You can have just like one good unit per fight, but you have to have other units to fill out the team, and you really want to get first attack in order to finish that out. That's the main stuff with that. But hopefully I get my refund stone soon because I want to buy some stuff. Like, I don't know what banners are coming out later, but I do want to get some costumes. I really like this Tron outfit for the new character. So I kind of want to get that. I could actually buy that now if I wanted to. It's not his top outfit. Like, this one is his top outfit in terms of stats, but I don't like it. Plus, I don't want to pay money for it. These are some of the other ones that came out recently. Or actually, they returned. But I don't really use these characters as much. Like Jericho, I already have an outfit for. Gil Thunder, maybe. Maybe not. I got the outfit for Zeldris. Like, I got his whole full outfit. I need to get one for Estarossa. Like, I think that's the one that I need to start getting some gear for. I don't know which one to get though. Like, I wasn't a big fan of the school outfit stuff, and then this stuff I'm not a big fan of either, so I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till they come out with another one and see. Like the Derriere, I bought hers because I really actually like that ninja dog outfit that she had, so I'm okay with that. So I didn't really care about getting her schoolgirl outfit. I think it's gone too now. Yeah. They have the other Zeldris and the other school outfits, but yeah, I'm okay with it. But hopefully I get my gems back soon, and then I can save for whatever the next banner is. I like even if they didn't give us the refund, I was already committed to doing the step-ups because I like getting new units, and step-ups are the best way to get them because you're guaranteed after spending like 200 gems, 200 something gems. It's way better than testing your luck sometimes on the other banners, but alright, so let me see who else is streaming and I will send y'all their way. I don't know if I'll be back on later. I might be, but it's gonna be ghetto, the ghettoest, most ghetto Animal Crossing stream ever if I do. I don't see any of my friends streaming, I don't think. Big Brian hosted me, but I don't think he's streaming, or else I would have sent y'all his way. I think I see my boy Kenso streaming. He's doing Streets of Rage, or Let's host Ducky. Ducky just recently got back into streaming. He's having a bad taste with their community in a watch party. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna host him anyway. Let me see, how do I do this?